We are live. Good afternoon. Good early afternoon. Hey. Hey, how are you doing? We've got people in the studio audience. We've got a great show today. I'm Andy Andrews. You have joined us on the Blue Plate Special. Joe Giles, howdy, from Mississippi. Dave Larder, Phoenix, one day closer to being cool for you. Dina Kilpatrick, good afternoon. You shared amazing professional noticer day. Thanks. I know you loved Walt Merrill. He is just awesome. Heather Olson is saying hey to Deanna. Shelley Hess, hey. We've got an amazing game we're going to play today in front of everybody. And I'll tell you what the game is going to be, and we'll explain it in a little bit. But the game is going to be blendable, yes or no. That's the game. That's the name of the game. It's still hot here in Orange Beach. Christy, my sister, I hope you're inside because it's hot. It's hot. Betty Ayers from Troy, hey. Marcy Crossett Taylor, good to see you. I know you guys have nice weather there in Pasco, Washington, 80s. Trisha Humphreys, hey. How are you doing? Trisha Humphreys Garner. Trisha Garner. You'll always read Trisha Humphreys to me. Trisha is my great friend from high school. How are y'all doing? And Trisha went to the prom with Kevin Perkins, who is my longtime best friend. And, you should have gotten married that night because Kevin had this baby blue tux with a ruffly thing here. And Trisha had this beautiful baby blue dress. I mean, they looked like the top of a cake. I've still got that picture, by the way. So, Trisha, glad you're with us. Larry Pratt, good morning. Port Orchard, Washington. Martin Simmons from Chapter 92 of the Andy Griffith Rerun Watchers Club. Joy Walker. Yeah. You watched the Professional Noticer podcast that came out today too. If you're not getting the Professional Noticer in your inbox, sign up on the VIP list on andyandrews.com. It's real easy. Just name, email, and we don't give them to anybody or sell them to anybody, but we'll send you the stuff we have. So, who is this? Farm in Love?
It's from YouTube. They sometimes have weird names.
Oh, somebody from YouTube. Well, good afternoon from Pensacola. No, Pennsylvania. Big difference in Pennsylvania and Pensacola. Dave Huco, good afternoon. Where is David? Do you remember?
I don't. Maybe he'll tell us.
It's like he's somewhere exotic, like Chicago. You know, Chicago is a weird city to me. I'm just saying. Dave, I can't remember if you're from Chicago or not, but if you are, I'm sorry. But Chicago is just a weird city, you know? And maybe it's a weird city because they were always called Second City. It's like, yeah, not good enough to be the main city. They're always number two. Always number two. There is no cold like Chicago. I mean, did you know that Chicago was invented by a person from New York who one day woke up and said, I like the crowds and I like the pollution, but darn it, it's just not cold enough here. And so they invented Chicago. Did you know that, Julie, did you know that in Chicago one day the wind stopped and everybody fell down? Yeah, and then Chicago, see, they're trying to outdo the number one city. And they build the Sears Tower, which is like bigger than the Empire State Building. And then, of course, New York builds the Twin Towers, and it's bigger than that. And then when the Sears Tower got eclipsed, Sears didn't want to sponsor them anymore. Well, it could have had something to do with them completely going out of business too, but they didn't want to sponsor them anymore, and so it became, for some reason, the Willis Tower. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if there's any truth in the rumors that it was originally named the what you talking about Willis Tower. Do you get that? Do you get that? Do you guys get it? You got it. You got it. You didn't get it. Did you get it? You didn't get it. Did you get it? Julie, you get it? You got it. Okay. Don't y'all remember Diff'rent Strokes? Remember the brother was named Willis, and Arnold would always say, "What you talking about, Willis?" You know, a joke's not that good when you got to explain it, though. David Hucos from Minnesota, of course. Tammy Nance, hey. All right, are you ready to play the game? You people ready to play the game? Barbara Benjamin, we are about to play Blendable. Yes or no? And this, I already suspect this might be an ongoing show. We might do part 3, 4, 5. If this works out like I think it might, we could keep going. Okay, this is not just a blender. This is my wife's blender. Yeah. She may not be real happy about this show, but, you know, she's not watching, so that's what she gets. We bought this blender about 100 years ago, and it was expensive when we bought it. I mean, we probably bought this, we'd probably been married 5 years, and we bought this blender, and it probably cost $250 30 years ago. I have no idea. I don't know. You know, technology could go down. It might be half that much now. It might be 3 times as much. But the reason I paid so much for it is somebody gave us a demonstration. You know, so salespeople, you know, come on. Dina says, are you making us smoothies or margaritas? I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I mean, we already know those will blend. We're gonna ask the question, blendable, yes or no, on some things that we're not sure of. But somebody gave me, and I can't even remember who it was now, but gave us a demonstration. So salespeople, just keep that in mind. Demo. I mean, if you got a product that'll do it, it'll sell. It'll sell. So I remember a vacuum cleaner demonstration I saw one time where they had the person in the house vacuum their rug, and then they took the new vacuum out and vacuumed over where they had just vacuumed and then poured the dirt out on a piece of paper. It's like, oh God, okay, I'll buy one. But this is the Blend Tech. The Blend Tech. And it has a pulse. Or I can put it on smoothie, whole juice, sauces, dips, dressings, batters, soups, syrups, fondues, ice crush, milkshake, ice cream, frozen yogurt, speed up and speed down. All right, so we know what it'll do. What we don't know is if it will do more than we know that it'll do. Does that make sense? So I say we see how good this thing really is. Matt, before we start, could you get me 6 or 7 paper plates? Just grab me a stack of paper plates. Because I think then we can pour whatever it is out on a paper plate and we can see instead of. Because I'm not sure. Because we're going. Polly told me, she said, don't ruin my blender. Because I just had this idea last night. And she said, don't ruin my blender. Well, I don't know if I'm going to ruin her blender or not, but I am liable. Okay? I will buy a new one if I screw it up. I think first, let's try to blend a pair of sunglasses. Now, these are brand new camouflage sunglasses, very expensive. They cost $5.95. Is that expensive for sunglasses? I don't know. All right, so we're going to put her in here, lock her down. Okay, so let me ask you, blendable, yes or no? Vote now. Yes? No. Got 2 no's. We got 4 no's. And Julie says yes. Julie is our optimist. Julie is our Tigger. Hey, yay. That's Julie. Trisha, well, you're not sure you can watch? Hey, Trisha, as well as you know me, are you just surprised Kevin's out here doing it with me? Okay. All right, I think I'm going to do a smoothie with this. Are you ready? Okay. Wow. Does that goes as a blend, doesn't it? Yeah. It looks like Heath Bar Crunch. It's kind of what it looks like. It don't smell like it. I wonder if I could glue them back together. Okay, all right, so that's a yes. That's a yes. Now, here's one thing else I know, is I'm not putting my hand over that hole again, because that hurt. That hurt. I probably got a blister right in the middle of my hand. Okay, an extension cord. Blendable? Yes or no? Your nose? Both of your nose? You're a no? You're not sure? You're giving to this? Even Julie is giving this. Okay. Joe Giles says no. Tammy Nance says yes. Bill and Betty Rayford are a no. Dave Larder's a no. All right. A 6-foot. Hopefully you'll be able to find our replacement blades. They're toast now. That don't look. All right. I wonder if I should put the heavy end down. Marcy Cross says Polly's going to kill you. I'm going to do heavy end down. Get the hard part over with. You ready? I think we're going to give a no on that. I think we tried. Well, I know why it's a no. It got tangled. Should we try it once more? No. No, just gonna give that one a no. Because tangling's part of the thing. Sure hope Polly will be able to get this stuff out of here. But I'm not breaking the blender. Okay. Now, fishing lures. Oh, you're giving a yes, yes, no, no. Okay, we got the optimistic side here and the realistic side over here. Here we go. And it's getting hung. You know, I don't think it's fair when they get hung around the thing. These are really hung around the thing. I don't think that's fair, though. I'm gonna need some pliers. Hey, can y'all see that? I don't know if you can see. You know, when you're really pushing hard on things with hooks, I think you're just asking for it. I think I'm kind of asking for it here. Yeah, yeah. Why don't you talk to these good people here? Why don't you talk to these people while I'm on our second disaster?
I gotta say, the cord really made me nervous watching that.
Well, it wasn't like it was plugged into anything.
That's true, that's true. This really did come out looking nice.
It looks like Heath Bar Crunch.
I would have never guessed what it was.
You know, maybe I would hate to think that our experiment is over just because of stupid lures.
Has an interesting smell, man. It is that one.
Huh?
I said one of these has an interesting smell. It is the cord.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be laughing.
Well, that was really in there.
That's really in it. Is there a reverse? There's not. I see what the problem is. Well, I mean, the problem is we got lures stuck in the blender. That's the problem. But oh, here comes one. And now the hooks are stuck in the carpet. Okay, crap, I'll get the hooks out of the carpet after the show. If there is still a show. I don't know if this is qualifying now. Oh, oh. Oh. Getting some traction here.
Dave says that the next Blendtec one will cost around $400. What they're going for now.
Because I don't want to buy one this afternoon. You know, if I could get this one little hook right here. Good grief. Anybody still there?
They're still here. You trying to just clamp it in half now? Break it.
Hey, yeah. Good grief. Yeah, I think I need some applause for that. But we've had 2 failures in a row. Is this still working? Sounds like it's working smoother than it was. All right. Sue says that hers comes apart so the blades can be washed. Well, I'm concerned about the scrubbing of the inside of this thing. Yeah, the lure surely a no. Okay. Tennis balls. Now I'm going to do all 3 of them. I think I am.
One of the best scents in the world.
What?
Scents. I love a fresh, open thing of tennis balls.
Is that why I saw you in Walmart the other day
That's
on
why,
the floor opening up all those cans?
Yeah. I like to sit inside of a cylinder of tires and then smell those too.
God, I can't get the tennis balls out of the can. You know, I'm sorry this has turned into a boring show. Look at her. She's over there reading her text. You're reading your email. You're reading your email. You're just like, yeah, okay. He's just trying to get tennis balls out of a can. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? I mean, they package eggs in something that if you pick it up wrong, you'll dump all the eggs out on the floor. If you shake it a little bit, but you put tennis balls in something you can't get it out of, they'll put a pair of pliers in something you got to get a knife to get it out of. Okay. I said let's do 2. Is 2 okay? Well, is it blendable? Yes? No? Yes? Are y'all voting yes because there's little chance of this thing getting caught under the thing? Okay, here we go. Try 1. I think if we'd have kept it in there for like another hour, it would do it because it's kind of shaved it, all right? But I think if you have to do it an hour, then it don't matter. Barbara Benjamin said the blades are dull from the lures. It might be. But I mean, see, now you just kind of have a shaved tennis ball. Look at that. I think stuff from the cord is just like it's like falling out. Oh, Houston, we have a problem here. I thought I recognized those black things. That's the seal.
Ooh.
That's why it sounded so smooth. Didn't have the seal. Okay, well, it's already broken, so let's try our last thing. Golf balls. The golf balls, they're either going to do or they're going to take this thing all the way out. And since we're part of the way out, I mean, I'm already in trouble anyway. Because, I mean, this thing's like, she's not going to want to use that with that black part on it.
Yeah.
No. And then, of course, the seal is gone, and so if she tried to do some kind of liquid something, it'd just like roll down all over the thing. I could put some chewing gum around it, and I might get by with it with a couple of blends, and then when the chewing gum seal breaks, she'll go, "What happened?" I'll be like, "I don't know. It's fine when I brought it back." What kind of chewing gum do you think will work best? My mother was a juicy fruit person. Our car smelled like juicy fruit. Okay, all right, here we go. Blendable? Yes, no, 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 no. Everybody's voting against me now. Shelly Hess says no way. Everybody's voting against me now. I'll show you people. Don't tell me I can't do something. Okay. So maybe this. I'm sad. I really thought this was going to work.
Kind of reminded me of the lottery a little bit.
A little what?
The lottery.
Yeah. Oh, this is really messed up now. Can you get a close up on this? Yeah, see? Yeah. Who said that? Dina Kilpatrick said, are you going to pass around the collection plate to buy a new one? Yes, I'm going to pass this out there and just put a dollar bill in it, please, if you would. Quarters, alms, anything. You know, this, I think it didn't mess up this. I think this is fine. I think I got to replace this. Well, I gotta say, I'm really disappointed. I had higher hopes for the Blendtec than that. Gene McDonald. Well, I don't know if it's funny because we did it or if it's funny because it didn't work. I mean, I really thought that this would... I mean, if I'd have stuck my hand in there, you can bet it would have worked. But don't stick your hand in it. I can just see that letter. And you said stick your hand in the blender. So, God. Jim McDonald said add water. Add water to them golf balls. That'd make it work. Well, you know, I thought we were on to something. I mean, I thought, okay, we'll come back in a month and we'll blend a cell phone. Or, you know, we'll blend a glass of iced tea. Or, I mean, I already had the shows planned, man. This is disappointing on several levels. One, I really thought this was possible. And I'm sure it is possible under different circumstances. Like Shelley says, diamond tip blades. That'd work. That'd make it a little more expensive. Bill and Betty Rayford said that I remind you of what my boys might have done about 8 or 10 years ago before they became adults. Now, wait a minute. They're 23 and 21. Nobody said they were adults. They are, though. They're probably a little older than I am. Who is that? Joey Kilpatrick joined in late. But have you been watching How Ridiculous on YouTube? I have not. Is there some that does this? Huh. Maybe I should have watched it first. Well, what's the date? September 5th?
Yep.
How many days hath September? 30? Yep. 30 days hath it. So we got 25 left. I'm trying to figure out how long before Austin's birthday. Austin's birthday is October 3rd, and so it's like 28 days. 28? I think, yeah, 28 days till Austin's birthday. I don't know what I'm gonna get him. I'm really sorry this is just like kind of winding downhill because I'm just so disappointed. I mean, I'm used to having like victories with stupid things. I'm used to the stupid things I come up with working. Ask Trish Humphreys. She knows. I've been doing stupid things ever since I was in high school, and most of them have worked. Margaret Davis Holt, 30 days. 30 days, half September. Okay. That's right, I won't be here Thursday, will I? Will I not be here Thursday?
Looks like you'll be here.
I think I'm here. Somebody said I'd have to be on the road Thursday with clients to pay for a new blender. Yeah, that's probably true. I probably should be. I think I will be here this Thursday, though. Well, I want to do a sayings show sometime. A sayings show that people can tell some of the sayings they've learned from their family that aren't just like, bird in the hand, worth two in the bush. But to have some sayings that are cool sayings that somebody in your family made up. Like Adam's got one now that kills me. And he talks about the people that book charters and the people that they take charter fishing. And he says they've got 1,000 questions. And he said some of them are really dumb. I said, well, when I used to work on cruise ships, people ask some dumb questions too. And so I would imagine every profession has that. And he said, there's not a person that gets on our boat that doesn't say, have you ever seen a shark? And people say, you think we're going to catch any fish today? But Adam has a great response. And this one it makes me laugh to hear him say, he uses it on me. But you ask him a question, he'll say, it's hard to say without knowing. Adam, what's the weather going to be tomorrow? It's hard to say without knowing. Okay. Gloria Fuqua says she remembers Austin's birthday because a plane crashed on top of Cordova Mall. That's true. He was born over at Sacred Heart, and a plane crashed on top of Cordova Mall the day he was born. And that was also the day that Van Tiffin made the kick that beat Florida in the swamp. So we were all eating pizza and screaming at the television set, and Polly was going, hey, I'm over here. Roger Luker, what are you doing, Raj? Okay. After this failed show, we hope that you will give us the opportunity to come back Thursday on the Wisdom Harbor Day and redeem ourselves. Haven't we done enough to deserve a second chance?
I think so.
I think so. How many podcasts? What number podcasts are we on now?
243 or 263.
263 podcasts. There have been 10,000 Blue Plate specials. And this is the first disaster. Don't you think we deserve a second chance? Okay. So, we'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.